Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Murder Pro of Murder Pro Gaming, and today I'll be showing you how to continue setting up your Fallout 4 Far Harbor. Now that we've met a lot of our characters and built our fort for saving our materials and just having a basic base to return to, I'm going to take this time to unlock the rest of the map. Ran into a few super mutants on the way. I think there's also some Pharaoh ghouls here. All of them are pretty low level though. Shouldn't take you much time. You'll notice on most of these battles I am over encumbered, which I was trying to save time by not having to go back to my base and unload every time. But I almost think that would have been quicker, because the battle themselves go a lot quicker if you have your stamina. I think he just screamed for his worthless life. Alright, so that battle was over, and I kept heading west, and then I ran into these guys. The fog crawlers can be a little difficult, so get on them right away. Once he's down, then the trappers will turn their attention to you, but they're pretty weak too. Kind of a waste of a crit. He wasn't much of a legendary boss at all. Like I said, I'm over encumbered, and these guys can be pretty tough, so I just crouched, stayed quiet, went around them. That's not a bad strategy when you're just trying to unlock the locations on your map. Be careful when you're picking these lure weed, because that enemy we just passed, that's one of the things they do. I think they're anglers. But they, their head looks like one of those lure weeds, and they'll sit there and wait for you. Alright, we finally made it to the west side of the map here. This is the Rayburn Point. Show you on the map here real quick. And that's just where I started unlocking things. But if you stay to the right of that location and just make your way down to the water, you can unlock it without facing any enemies. And my strategy here is I'm basically going to use the water to travel, because you'll face less enemies. I'm going to travel down this west coast. This island here is about halfway down the west coast. I didn't find anything on it. A few items, but that's it. Once you get to the bottom there, go ahead and start making your way back east. And you'll see certain locations on your map, especially if you picked up that magazine where I showed you earlier. This Brooks Head Lighthouse you can actually see from quite a distance, even if you didn't get the location unlocked. And I'm just going to sneak through it here. I don't really want to face anyone. I mean, they're going to see me, but I'm just going to run. Like I said, I'm over encumbered. Heal real quick. And I'm just going to head back down to the water, because when you're in the water, the enemies really can't attack you. Unless you can, if you can stand, they can still attack you, but if you're actually swimming, you will hardly ever take any damage. That was funny. They shot me with a harpoon. I don't know if you saw in the upper corner there, it said harpoon added to inventory. But just keep going in a counterclockwise circle from one location to the next. Now I'm sure I didn't get all of the locations, but basically I'm trying to open enough locations so if I get a mission to go somewhere, I can fast travel either there or someplace close. Here's Cranberry Island Bog, and I actually will show you something you can do here. It took me a minute to figure it out. Basically there's a cellar door and it has a 1, 2, and a 3 on it, and it's unable to be opened. So we're going to find these generators. Here's number 1. They all need repaired. This one's pretty easy to repair. I mean, they're all pretty easy to repair, and you have several options to do it. The hardest part was finding them. Activate that breaker. Okay, now your first generator's up. And if you look here, you'll find a map. This map can be kind of hard to use, but the way I did it is if you look at the middle generator on the map, you see there's a bridge there. So that tells you where your middle generator is. And on the end of that bridge is a water tower. So if you put that water tower to your back, it helps you find the other two. This is the one that on the map looks like it's north of it. We're going to repair this one and And we'll go over to the side here and kick that power on. Alright, we got our second generator on. And we're going to run back to the middle generator, put this water tower to our back. That's going to be over our left shoulder. And then we'll head off to this one at the bottom of the map that's in the water. Or it's on the edge of the water. And you can see there's 3 little water inlets at the bottom of the generator there. Open up this location real quick because it's on the way, Huntress Island. There's a couple bears, but I learned a nifty trick. If you get on this boat, bears cannot jump, so you can shoot him from cover right here. He's just gonna look at you. Right before you get to the third generator, you'll find this little plank. It is a good idea to come here first, because there is a rabid bear and a gulper devourer. If you take this gulper down enough, he'll run away, and then that rabid bear is going to get in a fight with him. Especially since you're up here where they can't get you, they're kind of distracted with one another instead. Okay, yep, the bear just saw the gulper and he is headed straight for him. They're going to battle it out on that, what is that, kind of a peninsula right there.
Hopefully, that's the last of them.
Okay, the gulper's down, and now we just have that bear to deal with. Now once the gulper's dead, he's going to come running back at us, but if you stay up where I told you, he can't get you, so he's just going to stand there and stare at you. And then whatever companion you brought with you will also continue to shoot at him. So he's just going to stand there and look at us. Okay, he's fried, so I'm gonna go pick up my loot from them, and then we'll head to that generator. I skipped the part where you guys don't want to watch me pick up loot. Okay, we just need to repair these pipes. It's just a strength check. You only need, I think, was it 7? Should have that. Turn on this last generator. And now all 3 generators are up. So now we're going to make our way back to the cellar door, which is past this big piece of bog equipment. I guess this is what they harvest those berries with. But just walk behind this big piece of machinery, and back here you'll see this tin wall in front of this concrete building. Go behind that, you'll see the storage container with the cutout wall, and that is where the 3 lights are for the generators. Once all 3 of those are lit up, you can open this. But there are 4 enemies in here, so let your stamina build up and crouch till you're hidden, as they come running right out after you. 2 of these enemies are easy, 2 of them are hard, so just back up and jump up on these rocks, because they cannot jump. they'll run away towards your companion, which will allow you to come back and take them out from behind. This guy goes down one shot. Actually lost track of one of them. My companion must have killed it before I got there. Stay up on these rocks and they will not be able to attack you. So you can stay comfortable, keep your stamina up, and take them out with crits or just hack away at them. It doesn't really matter. They knocked the shit out of this guy. A legendary piece of armor, and one guy left. He's gonna go down. Now we can go back to the storage area and check out what's in there. Once you're back in that little cellar, you'll find a footlocker here that has a key to Cranberry Island storage. That you'll see on your map. Unless you walk past it, it won't be unlocked. But it's it looks like a little dock sitting on water. If you spin around, you'll see it. Kill these deer. And you'll see it on the map what it looks. See this on your compass down here this is what it looks like. Just head towards that.
My apologies.
There are a few enemies, but if you jump up on the roof of the storage area, again, most enemies can't jump, so now you can sit back here and pick these guys off from safety. I had to play strategically, because I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm over encumbered the whole time. Alright, that's the end of those guys, so jump down off the roof, go around to the other side, and you'll find this door to use your key. When you come in here, you're going to find a lot of loot. Most of it's building material related, but there's a lot of rare items in here. Some things I actually did need. I was running low on aluminum. Ton of concrete. I won't give too much away. I know stuff like this is kind of fun, so anyway, this is where you'll get it, and I'll let you see the loot for yourself. Okay, after that, heading northwest, I ran into this enraged fog crawler. Do not fuck with these guys. They will take a ton of ammo, and if you get their attention, they will most likely kill you. So I'm going to use my big boy on this. It's like a fat man, but it fires 2 shells at once. Now what's good about that is it doesn't take 2 shells of ammo. It gives you 2 shells for 1 piece of ammo. I actually love this gun. You can buy it from the arms dealer in Diamond City. I believe it's kind of expensive, but if you haven't got it by now, definitely go pick it up. That shows you how tough these enraged fog crawlers are. I mean, he just got hit by 2 mini nukes and he's not dead, and he was at half health when we hit him. So, like I said, don't fuck around with these guys. Use your hardest punching weapon that you can have. You gotta cut them down fast as possible. Keep heading north and you will find this location, Southwest Harbor. There's quite a few guys here. I'm not going to mess with them right now. So I moved forward to the Harbor Grand Hotel. Now I actually did go in there and fight all those guys because I killed a few legendary guys and I wanted those weapons. But once I went in there, they just kept coming. It took me probably 20-30 minutes to clear that whole place out. I didn't show you that just because it's honestly kind of boring. I picked up a whole lot of crap. Once you're done with that, head down to the dock and jump off the... I guess if you're looking north, it'll be the right side. And stay along the bank here in the water. Will definitely help you stay clear of these enemies. And even if they do see you, they cannot hurt you. Yeah, I got their attention, but I wasn't really prepared for the battle, so I'm just going to head under the surface and show you. See, they're going to swim right up to me, and they don't even try to attack you under the water. It's kind of a cool trick. So when you're unlocking all these locations on the map, keep that water in mind. It's a simple way to get around places you're not necessarily supposed to be yet, because of things that will outrank you in level, or at least be the same level you are. So I swam all the way west and I unlocked that Miss Azalea. That's a ship on the map. And I think that actually wraps up all the locations that I'm gonna try to unlock for now. So I have a pretty good circle and a few locations in the middle, so I can hop around the map pretty easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna do that last little mission for Cassie Dalton. Head to that lighthouse. I think the mission's called Blood Ties, maybe, something. I didn't really pay attention. But you'll see a lighthouse in this big house. Just go through here, kill everybody, pick up all the loot, make your way to the back of the house. You'll find the entrance to the lighthouse, and I believe you definitely have to get it from inside. Alright, yep, here's the entrance to the lighthouse. Watch out for the gasoline. Make your way up the stairs. And by the time I got here, my companion had cleared a lot of people, as well as some of them ran through the house and we battled there. So all I have left is this last boss. Head up the stairs, and he's just leaning against the glass, so if you're sneaky, you can get a headshot on him and kill him without ever actually battling him. Then go loot his body, and you'll get an audio tape and some other crap. I think you get a key off of him. To get to the chest for that key, you're going to go down this elevator at the back of the lighthouse. See down there on the dock, there's a couple fishing nets. Take this turret out real quick. There's two fishing nets. It's the one on the right. It's broken, so swim down at the bottom, and you see it right here, and that's where you can use that key. Not very good loot for being a key, but might as well. Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to Cassie and finish up this mission. She'll give you a shitty weapon, but you can finally be done with her.
Over, but yours, I think yours is only just getting interesting.
Yeah, the bloodletter. It's a piece of shit.
Mrs. Dalton.
But that cleans up Blood Tide, and I think that also completes helping all the people around there, or at least get you to the next step.
The Dalton family
Despite
was
our
great
friendly
once,
town doing
but
its
that
best
was
to
a
chase
long
you out,
time
you keep helping us ingrates all the same. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
I lost my home.
To do that rite of passage, we're just going to swim to the fast travel to the location that he gives you, and simply throw some meat in the water. So make sure you have some live meat, not live, but not cooked, some regular meat. You'll see that green dot marking the location. Just go to your map or your Pip-Boy, select the meat, hit X. That throws it in the water, and that's going to draw some bad guys. Just clear them all out. After you clear all them out, go back to your Pip-Boy, throw another piece of meat in, and that will draw the last of the enemies. Clear them out. Okay, and once those enemies are down, Mirelurker Queen is going to come out. Take her down. Make sure you don't get fucked like I did. I got the Mirelurker Queen down to where she was almost dead, and Ada used her laser on her and burned her to where she's under the water. So I could not loot her ashes. A lot of times you can hit crouch and drink the water, and that'll get you close enough to loot the ashes underwater, but it didn't work for me, so I missed out on whatever legendary piece she dropped. I was pretty fucking pissed. With my luck, it was probably a worthless fucking baseball bat or something, but you never know. I mean, it could have been a fat man with some kind of crazy perk on it. So just be careful when you're fighting stuff in the water. That's the moral of the story. After that's done, before I head back to Far Harbor, I'm going to go ahead and go up the hill here. There was when I was at my base, one of the villagers wanted me to take down the last of the trappers at this location. So since I was close, might as well. I think there's only 3 or 4 trappers here.
Excuse me.
Once they're all
guess they
dead, I
won't be
just need to
bothering
talk to
us
her
again
real quick.
anytime soon.
She don't even have the name. Settler. And that wraps that up. So now we can head back to Far Harbor.
If these knuckleheads don't trust you now, well...
Okay, talk to the doctor,
I
and
expect
that is
folk to
it.
be more talkative now.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Come back next time and we'll go through some more of the missions of Far Harbor. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click that like button. As always, subscribe.
But
Game
this here
on,
feast
gamers.
is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm, but this one is special. This one did the captain's dance. It's true. Let's start.